Hey guys, how y'all doing? This is Coach Green Gene, the managing director of Harmonic Connections Plus, the lead director and developer of the 3H Intro into Pre-Apprenticeship Workshop. And I'd like to welcome you guys out to another discussion on paper versus paper. And this is where we have opportunities to sit down and actually speak with today's professional to provide us with insights and tools on giving our young people the tools to have the ability to build sustainable pathways for themselves. And so while our guest professional today is more myself, I just had a couple of things that I wanted to share, specifically an event that we have up and coming this coming Saturday, February 8th, 2020, in Gary, Indiana. There is a free event, a volunteers event, Painting with a Professional. We have opportunities for our young people to come out and learn a sustainable skill set by actually being able to work alongside of a union painter, painting inside of a house on this coming Saturday, starting at 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And if you are interested, please email me at coachgreengene3h@gmail.com. That is Coach Green Gene, that's spelling Gene Gene, the number 3 and H at gmail.com. Why is this so important? Because if any of you have followed the paper versus paper online discussions, there has been a pattern with some of the conversations that our professionals have had. And a lot of them have keyed that the things that have helped them to go forward in life were a couple of things. One, it was mentorship, and two, volunteering. There's so many opportunities that can come out of volunteering. One is that you're working around people and you're creating relationships. And we've had some of our professionals talk about those relationships developing into other forms of business, as well as developing a skill set that you might not have had where there's free education. And also, with that, you're helping a great cause. And so this right here is a great opportunity for your young person to work side by side with a painting professional, to meet other amazing young people, and developing themselves. So please email me again at coachgreengene3h@gmail.com. We also have an up and coming workshop for those that weren't able to attend our last workshop on January 25th. We have an amazing time. You can see here on the pictures that we had before you, we've had an opportunity for our young people to participate with Review computer software. This is a software that I use every day in the construction industry as a superintendent to assist me in working with architects and subcontractors. And our young people actually had that opportunity to work on that in our last workshop, as well as other self-sustaining skill sets. Just an amazing opportunity. And if you're interested, please have your young person or yourself to sign up at coachgreengene.com. Our next event, which is going to be on March 7th, 2020. That's March 7th. And we hold these workshops at Prairie State College, Chicago Heights. And we have an amazing time where we also have professionals come out to spend time with our young people and giving them advice on how to navigate their career path, as well as sharing with them some of the tools that they have to share with the young people. Our next event is going to be an electrician to come in to share some of those amazing talents. And we have electrical boards that actually built out with receptacles and actual a light that they have the opportunity to actually wire and bring power to that board themselves. So we want you guys to please take a moment, go to Coach Green Gene and sign your young person up now. Those are for ages 12 to 17. And these are basic introductory skills related to craft work and technology. So what is the whole premise about this particular workshop? What I've seen is that in our culture today, there has been a loss or misunderstanding as it relates to labor. There's a negative connotation to labor. And the evidence of that is the skilled labor work crisis. At this particular opportunity or this particular moment in our country, even the world, there is a negative connotation in labor where there's a lack of skilled labor workforce. And so it's important that our young people, as they begin to discover the gift within inside of them, that they include labor as a pathway, a skilled actual understanding with working with their hands as it relates to their process in discovering their purpose. And so with these workshops, we key in to share with the young people that there are 3 things that we think that is valuable for a young person's development. And we call it the head, heart, hands approach. The head is that we encourage our young people to get education, to grow in education and get the knowledge that they need in order to become entrepreneurs, right? Free thinkers. And the second thing is that we encourage them to understand the power of the heart and having right relationships. That's right relationships. That's a spiritual relationship. That's relationships with mentors, mentees, teachers, and that's also relationships with individuals that look up to them, young people that look up to them. Relationships are so important in their process of development as emerging professionals. And then that third thing is the hands. Without labor, without a skilled, without a skill, we are hurting our young people because it's a professional skill set. It doesn't have to be a labor skill. It can be a skill of language. It could be a skill, a computer set skill in finance. Skill sets create access. And that access actually opens the door for our young people to understand their purpose in life. And when our young people understand that purpose, they begin to flow and answer problems. And that's what we want. We want our young people not to just be great workers, but we want them to be responsible in answering problems, creating businesses and opportunities that build legacy, not tear down legacy, creating sustainable pathways for the next generation. That is so important. And that is one of the focuses that we have here on this online paper versus paper broadcast. Again, invite today's professionals out to speak to us and share about these important tools and skill sets and strategies. So you can actually hear more of these particular online discussions on our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel, Paper versus Paper. I'm sorry, that's Coach Green Gene. The YouTube channel is Coach Green Gene. And you will find archived discussions with professionals, today's professionals, giving our young people and our parents insights on how they navigated their career path and how they got to where they are today. And so there is a great need, we feel, in restoring the dignity of labor and our young people understanding the power of working with their hands and having a skill set that will project them into understanding their purpose. See, this country, this world was built with individuals that use their head, their hands, and their heart, that worked within a sustainable purpose. They worked hard, and without working the land or working your gift or your craft, honing in and developing your craft, then the drive that you will have to solve a problem will only be a problem that will be an answer for the things that are related to your own needs. And I think that's what society has done today, is be so concerned and only consider the problems that we have for ourselves and not for our community or not for our village or not for far-reaching problems. And that might be one of the reasons why we or our young people are not having the access needed into maybe finances or business opportunities, because of some of our shallow thinking. And our shallow thinking being a result of us not tapping in and accessing our craft as individuals. And we can access that craft, again, by that head, heart, and hand connection into the world around us. Children, they are the answer. Our children, those are those young people that are interested in agriculture, interested in all type of applied sciences, interest in land ownership, financial planning, physicians. And we want to make sure that our young people are equipped with these abilities, because we've given them and we are continually giving them opportunities to discover themselves. And we do that by getting them involved. And that's one of the purposes of 3H Intro into Pre-Apprenticeship, getting them involved. Getting them involved. Sports is great. Other activities are as such as the 3H Intro to Pre-Apprenticeship is great. They need to be active into developing a skill set so that they can discover their talent to create access so that they solve problems. Not create them, but solve them. And so again, this Saturday, February the 8th, we have Painting with a Professional. And this is where we make opportunity for our young people to come out and volunteer their time to work with their hands, to gain a little knowledge in working with a professional painter and create great relationships with people in a circle that are like-minded like themselves, builders, encouragers, developers, legacy builders. So if you have a young person that is interested, or if you're interested in your young person getting involved, email me at Coach Green Gene. That's Coach Green and Gene, Gene, the number 3 and the letter H at gmail.com. And I want to leave you with this thought. And I kind of like to leave this thought every time I enter the broadcast, and it has to deal with you, the legacy builder, affirming yourself. See, we're over 60% of water, right? Biologically. And we need to get in the habit of making sure that we're speaking fresh words fresh vibrations, words over our lives so that we're co-creating the environment and the mentality that we need in order to solve the problems and be the answers that we have been designed to be. And so I'm challenging you to make sure that you're going over your affirmation, those positive vibrations, those words that you have for yourself daily. I'm trying to do it and I want you to do it. So I'm going to share with you the affirmation that I have for myself. And then I want you to make sure that you're developing an affirmation for yourself, something that you speak over yourself daily. All right. So here's my affirmation. It's going to, and it starts out like this. I am a legacy builder. Today, I am a new creation, a disciplined warrior, a conduit of universal energy flowing through me. I am the answer. Thankful and grateful as a receptor and responsive to ancestral guidance, learning and restored from past disappointments, casting out all foolishness, walking in my purpose as a legacy builder, restoring the dignity of labor by assisting emerging professionals with navigating their career paths and preserving, promoting, and protecting sustainable pathways for future generations. I am equipped with the tools, insights, and skills to connect with and motivate my audience in purpose. I am a vessel from which wisdom flows. I am a sought after builder, motivator, and problem solver. I am compensated in excellence because I deliver nothing less. That's my affirmation. I know it's kind of long, and it changes. Your affirmation changes as you change and the seasons of your life change. So I encourage you to just sit down with yourself quietly and meditate on some things that resonate with you, things that you want to see happen in your life, and begin to speak those things out audibly and let those vibrations rest into your soul as you enunciate and as you speak those things out confidently and you see them occur in your life as you put works to them, as you develop your craft and skill set, whatever it is. Here's a shorter version of that same affirmation. I like this one because I'm actually use this with the kids, and it goes like this. I am a legacy builder. I have and create access because I grind with like-minded people, developing my craft to solve problems, not create them. Guys, that's about all I have for you today. If you know any professionals today that you think can share with us and our young people, let me know. Send me an email at coachgreenjean3h@gmail.com. I'd love to discuss with them how they navigated their career path and how they are successful today so that we can archive these conversations for our parents, for ourselves, and for our children to listen to have something constructive to hear and to think on and that will encourage them. So as I get ready and close out, and just reminding you guys to email me for individuals that are interested in participating in this weekend's Painting with a Professional project. That's February 8th, 2020 in Gary, Indiana. email me, because the address is a private address only because it is for a non-for-profit that brings empowerment to women, children, and elders that are in between hardships. And we don't want to share that address, but I will provide you with that address if your young person between the ages of 12 and 17 is interested to come out and build on and develop their craft by learning with a professional painter and increasing their skill set and being around other like-minded individuals, gaining knowledge and building relationships. This is a volunteer opportunity where they can actually cash in and grow from this particular experience. Please email me. And then those that are interested in their young people being involved in the next 3H intro into pre-apprenticeship workshop, please go to Coach Green Gene. That's Gene spelled GENE.com. That's CoachGreenGene.com, where your young person will be introduced to basic construction, safety, craft, and technology skill sets in order to build sustainable skill sets. Sustainable pathways for the next generation. So thank you guys for being a part of today's discussion on paper versus paper. And we hope to see you guys real soon. And always remember, be intentional about building legacy, as we use construction and safety as a tool to restore the dignity of labor and build sustainable pathways for the next generation. We build legacy. Guys, have a great evening. Bye-bye.